What is a hero? I don't know. You know, that's always been a question that's been playing in my head ever since I was a kid, right? You're exposed to heroes through books, through games, through movies, through any other form of media out there, right? Cops are heroes, firefighters, air pilots, bakers, carpenters. There's no real way of defining what a real hero is, or a true hero, or just a regular hero. You know, a bunch of people have different opinions. They should be selfless. They should be strong. They should be smart. There's a whole lot of things. They're kind. They're courageous. They're courteous. But that's just one, I guess, adjective per word. I mean, a hero should be all that. I mean, can you be selfless but be not doing anything about it? Sure, you can help out a person, but what if you're not strong enough to do so, or maybe you're not smart to do? You're selfless, but you can't do anything about it. Or what if you're strong or you're smart, but you just don't choose to do any of that? And you know, you're trying to make a hero, you kind of put all these ingredients into to make it. But let's be real. You know, a lot of people aren't all that. I mean, you could be selfless, you could be kind, you could be all that stuff, but at the end of the day, maybe you just don't do any of that to other people. You could be to that to your friends, but maybe you don't do it to strangers. Who knows? But it wasn't until recently that I watched the movie that I finally, I guess, corralled it into one specific place in my head, that it finally fixed everything, or found it. I found it. It's the movie called Incredibles. Now, in the movie, Mr. Incredible, or Bob Parr, or Robert O'Barr Parr, he is the main character, okay? But is he a hero? Well, yeah, it's fine. He does heroic stunts, but you know, he's kind of selfish. You know, he kind of put his family in. Oh no, he didn't. Not really. But he just wanted to live the good old days. Is it? That's what I'm trying to say. Is it wrong to be selfish once in a while? I mean, you're still doing good, but what if you want a little bit of that money? No, it's okay. You know, you're only human, and especially for him, you know, who's always stressed, not even stressed out, but he's trying to protect his family. So why can't he protect his family, or you know, feed his family, while also doing what he wants? He's allowed, sure. But then at the end of the day, he kind of like screwed it up for himself. But he did learn from it. You know, the president even tells him, is it the president? His boss tells him, he like, you know, a company or a closet only works when all the cogs mesh together. You know, he learned that. You know, he tried doing all of this by himself. You know, his family won't work if the family don't mesh together. So without that one piece, or the father, the family won't be a family. So, but he learned from that. So does that mean that makes him a hero? No, because he's not the hero. He's actually the farthest from the hero. Well, if it's not him, then it must be Mrs. Incredible, right? Well, no, because she's already, I want to say perfect, but she's done. She learned everything she had to. She's already a fully developed character in every sense of the word. Even in the second movie, does she learn anything? Whatever's. The daughter learns to not be invisible, which is weird because she's that's her power. Whatever, right? The kid, he learns to run on water. Everybody hail water Jesus over here. But no, it's none of the family members. So if it's not them, then it has to be someone else. Now, what other characters are there that we're missing? We're missing Frozone and Honey, but he's done. He only comes out like the beginning and at the end. So no, it's not him. So it's not Mirage either. It has to be Central. Now a lot of people are going to be wondering, well, no, he can't be the hero. He killed superheroes. Okay. He did kill them. I'm not denying that. That's bad. But is it? You know, Communism, right? That's a thing. That's the distribution of wealth to the people, right? So why should the superheroes keep all that power to themselves? And it's not like they can't give it to us. They could. We've seen it all over the place, with the kids. They sired their seed and created more supers. But what about us? Where are our superpowers? Along comes Syndrome, one with no superpowers, incredibly smart. Made boots that can fly. Can you fly? No. But he could. And he even says it himself. He will give out those powers to people. What better person is there than someone who gives out what the greed are hoarding and giving it to the people? Down with the bourgeoisie. No, wait. Yes, down with the bourgeoisie. More power to the proletariats, right? This man, well, sure, he tried killing people, superheroes only, actually, if I remember correctly. I don't think there was a plan to kill anybody. Maybe there was going to be collateral. But at the end of the day, we were all going to have superpowers. And I can hear a lot of people saying, well, that's bad. Some people are going to die. You're a liar. Okay, you're going to be, oh no, people died. Anyways, check out these giant gloves that can spew out fire. I know it's going to be a hard thing to listen to this, but people are inherently evil. I'm not going to lie. It's true. People are going to be raving and rampaging. They're going to be saying, oh, that's terrible. You killed people. Give it a few years and they won't even care. In fact, people are going to be saying, well, sure, a couple of people died, but can you spit out lava from your belly button? I'm sorry for Mrs. Mishanigan, but that's crazy. That's the actual natural war. Maybe there's going to be a couple of people who say, hey man, I'm not going to partake in any of this because a lot of people died. That's true. I'm not going to deny that. But what I'm trying to say here is, Syndrome was thinking about himself. Yes, but by thinking about himself, he was inadvertently thinking about the people. Well, not thinking about it, but giving to the people. So it goes back to what I was saying. Can you be selfish and still be a hero? Well, here we go. Syndrome really is a villain. No, of course he's not the hero. Are you crazy? What was he trying to do? Kill people? That's bad. Ape, no, kill ape. That's a fundamental rule, right? And yes, to a lesser extent, that applies to communism. Let's move on, though. Who else is there? There's no one else. Edna? Well, she is being selfless. To gods. She said it herself. Oh, these guys, they deserve my work. So it can't be her. Could it? No. Because there's one other person. The unsung hero of this movie. Well, who I'm about to talk about is, I guess, sort of controversial. And I guess some people are already figuring out who I'm talking about. He tried killing himself. Now, suicide is a heavy topic. True, but I can talk about it. Some of my best friends are depressed. Okay? But let's talk more about him. Why was he trying to kill himself? A popular theory is that Bon Voyage, he talked him into it. Because how coincidental is it that he tried killing himself the day of the bank robbery? That could be true. But if a mime comes up to me and starts talking to me, telling me to kill myself, it's a mime, dude. It's a mime. Now, maybe he was threatening him. Kill yourself right now or I'll kill you myself. You gotta pick a choice. Now that's dumb. If someone's offering, giving me the pistol or jumping off a building, give me the pistol. I want to die short and quick. Shoot me in the head, please. Obviously, that's courtesy right there. Please. Right? Shoot me in the head. If you're going to shoot me somewhere like in the abdomen, I could probably live from that. It's going to be painful. But I'd rather jump off the building. But he doesn't have a gun. He has bombs. Those things last seconds. All you got to do is just whistle happy tune. Can't whistle. My mouth is dry. But what I'm trying to say is it's quick. I'm not going to jump off a building. So, the only reasonable thing I could say that why he killed himself is because he was fed up. He really was depressed. Maybe he just wanted to kill himself. And maybe Bon Voyage went up to him and should have said, okay, man, kill yourself. And he was the final tip. That's the push he needed. But why was he depressed? Why, or a better question, why did he hate Mr. Incredible for saving him so badly? Sure, he wanted to kill himself, but a lot of people who do try to kill themselves, they end up getting second thoughts. And especially for someone jumping off like a 30-story building, I'm exaggerating, but whatever. The point is, he jumped off. There must have been a point in that jump off where he said to himself, oh no, I don't want to do this. Because I want to say everyone gets through, but I mean, you're going to end your life. You know? Don't even suicide is overrated. Just get someone to kill you. Get a friend. Tell him, hey man, I want you to kill me, okay? That's arguably the best route, right? If you're religious, suicide is an instant ticket to hell. You don't get reincarnated into something great. We already talked about it. That's something else. We already talked about that. What I'm trying to say here is, where was I at? Oh. Why harbor so much resentment for Mr. Incredible for saving his life? Something that could have occurred to him when it went through his head. I mean, going down. Maybe he thought to himself, oh boy, this is bad. So shouldn't he be grateful that Mr. Incredible saved his life? Yes, he should have. But why hate him? Sure, a broken neck, some broken arms is a lot, but hey, he's got a second chance in life. So why hate? It's simple. I've been talking about this. You guys don't get it. He's a superhero. He had the power to save him. But what does that have to do with him? He didn't have the power to save himself. It was the power that got to him. It was the power that other people had that he didn't. So again, what is this all coming? Why is he the hero? Because he's speaking to us. A lot of us want power. A lot of us want it so badly. People, they go through great lengths. This guy finally got pushed out. And the one thing that saved him was the thing that pushed him to it. He's trying to kill himself because he doesn't have the power. And then someone with it saves him. It's incredible. Ha 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 ha. 200% incredible. But it must have been something that's been boiling over for like a good while, because those people in the jury from the bomb explosions, right? They also were mad at Mr. Incredible for saving their lives. Oh no! How dare you save my life, you ungrateful! They got their lives saved, right? If it wasn't for Mr. Incredible, they would have all died. But here they are in a jury, which they shouldn't be, because juries should be unbiased, mind you. But they were there to convict them. So that's not just one person. It's a group of people. They finally got fed up with the powers, or the supers, right? And no one for a good while, as far as the movie was concerned, no one for a good while said anything. Until, I'm going to call him Hero. Because that's what he is. He is an hero. He finally pushed it. He finally did it. He finally said what no one else could. Sure, he lost a lot of... He must be rich, actually. That's really what it all comes down to. That's what a hero is. He speaks for the people. He does everything for the people while still being human. Human beings is a selfish creature. They think for themselves most of the time. I'm not saying all the time. But most of the time, they will think for themselves. And he did that. He spoke his own voice. And he gave a voice to everybody else. That's really the hero. So I salute to you, Mr. Unsung Hero. I salute to you. Now, what can this be taken, right? What's the moral of this episode? Speak your voice. Don't bottle it all up. Speak it. If there's someone you hate, you gotta tell them. If there's someone you love, you gotta bottle it in, because that is incredible.